We welcome you all to your advice. We put our 10 points on Islamic.
إنك أنت الوهاب الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
High-ranking members of the Muslim leaders here, to my immediate right, big brother
Begin by first thanking Allah, the Almighty, for granting all of us gathered here health and journey mercies, without which this visit would not have been possible. Secondly, we express our profound appreciation to you for rekindling our confidence in you by granting approval for this visit. Let us convey to Your Excellency the warm regards of our national leader and President General, Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, His Eminence Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar, Sultan of Sokoto, who is deeply appreciative of your just and friendly disposition towards his Ummah, the Muslim community in the state. We also bring to you the goodwill of the foremost Muslim traditional ruler in the South-South, His Royal Highness Alhaji Ali Momo, Otaru of Auchi, Sacred Kingdom, and the leader and patron of the Association of South-South Muslim Ummah of Nigeria, of which I am privileged to be the chairman. Your Excellency, we also have the Executive Committee of ASMUN not left out in congratulating you in your 1 year of office on behalf of the entire Muslim community in the South-South. They all have been and are still following the events happening in the state. They are particularly excited, Your Excellency, at your publicly stated commitment to protecting the rights of Muslims and adherents of other religions to freely practice their religion and suffer no destruction of their mosques or places of worship. We restate our firm belief that your decisive stand on religious matters has positively enhanced interreligious tolerance, such that for the past 1 year of your administration, we Muslims have recorded zero attack against us and our mosques. Your stand also promoted mutual understanding between Christians as led by Khan and Muslims as led by the Council. This mutual understanding led to our first joint meeting in 2 years hosted by us, during which we resolved to pray for peace in the state and sustain support for you and your administration.
Let me first of all, on behalf of the government and the good people of the state, wish you a very, very memorable celebration. The reason is very simple. How many of us who witnessed the Salah of last year are here today to witness that of today? So it means for us to live up to this hour, it is worth thanking God for. So we're thanking God first for life, and while you mark this very notable festival in your religion, I wish you love, I wish you care, which is a normal thing in your religion, to extend care, to show love amongst one another. We as a government will continue to do all we can to make it easy, to make our coexistence in the states friendly and more accommodating. You can't live alone. You must live with people. It is not only one religion that exists. We have a lot of religion. The most important thing is accommodating each other. And I'm happy that in our state today, we have created that room for accommodation. You all work together. And in fact, mentioning it here, I feel very happy. And I assure you, I'll continue to give my support. You did mention a few things. The issue of the cemetery. You did mention about having a befitting mosque in the state. You also mentioned the issue you're having in the state-owned university for your worshippers. I will make investigation, and when I get the true position, I will act on it. But that of the worship center, the state worship center, I know you mentioned it in your last visit. We will do something about it immediately. We are doing it because the only way for us to control and reduce crime is when we have comfortable places where the word are preached, where people go to listen is important. Whether we like it or not, it is not a mistake when you see churches. It is not a mistake when you see a lot of mosques, where your worship centers. It helps to reduce crime. Because when people go to this worship center, they listen to these words. The fear of God comes. Some evil action are limited compared to when you're not even hearing anything. And what is available to you is just the opportunity to commit crime and crime. So we will make sure that we create a very conducive place for your worship, because we know at the end it's going to be a win-win for our state. People say, what have we done in 1 year? And what are we celebrating? We don't need to beat our drums. What we have done is there for the world to see. As a matter of fact, I am not a social media person, but I'm aware that first-time governors, when they rated them in Twitter and all those their social media thing, River State was ranked #1. We're not talking about 2-kilometer road. You understand? We're not talking about building one primary school. We're talking about life-changing projects. And that is why you don't even need to argue with anybody. People will always, the only fruit that will be attacked or that attracts attention is the ripe one. So you should understand that we are ripe. So people will look for a way to come close through attack. So you don't need to worry. What we have done is speaking for us. And by the special grace of God, by the time we finish, your wish, just like you said, will make a mark for a more better River State. One with God is one with majority. So when you have God around, you need fear nothing. They will plan, they will gather, but their gathering at the end of the day will be to your own glory. So I can say boldly that God has been very faithful to us against the expectation of a lot of people. He's been guiding us, holding us forth, and we can boldly beat our chest to say, so far, we have shown that we are a responsible government. We have shown that we mean well for Rivers people. We have shown that this is not just a government of control. It's a government to give everybody opportunity. A government that allows you to feel free, operate within the law. But that is the only way we can move from where we are and advance the state of our own state here. So let me thank you again. Wish you a memorable Salah.
It's dramatic.